Hey, and we are the Coalition, loud and proud, outrage porn-free, civilly disobedient media. We're here in Providence with our good friend Anita Bruno. She is the CEO and founder of Rhode Island Women in the Trades. Today was a critically important conference. They're calling it the Regional Labor Standards Conference. An amazing amount of speakers, great speakers, as well as, quite frankly, a room full of power players. A potential candidate for governor, the Secretary of State, the leader of really one of the nation's leading ability rights and mobility organizations, a lieutenant governor. It's you got them all here. Anita Bruno, congratulations on a great turnout. What was the focus from your perspective of today, and why is it so important?
So it's Women in Construction Week. Women in Construction Week, so the focus was women in construction, but not just boots on the ground, the contractors as well. And as I look around and do the work I do, I notice it's not only lacking women, it's lacking minorities. So the whole focus of today's conference to celebrate Women in Construction Week, but to give the information and the resources that women and minorities in construction may not be aware of.
Excellent. So you had folks here from Housing and Urban Development as well as the state. Give us one or two. I mean, a lot of great content. We captured a couple of the speeches. We'll share them with you. But what were a couple of the highlights for you personally?
For me personally, it was the federal entities getting to hear the feedback from the community. That was the biggest thing. Letting them hear what the community wants. What's important to the community was huge. Because we know we have a real problem sometimes in Rhode Island that things don't get to where they're supposed to go. And there's a lot of conversations going on and voices being heard with no implementation of the ideas of those that are closest to the problems. So I gave them a chance for the federal government to hear their problems and their stories.
You know, we're spending and bonding and allocating and funding literally hundreds of millions of dollars towards housing, yet we still have two-bedroom apartments in Woonsocket going for $2,500 a month. Clearly increasing building, but also increasing the community's participation in the building process is vitally important. Your program, Women in the Trades, we've seen and we've covered and we've videotaped a number of your presentations. You're offering young women in the community an opportunity for a completely different life. You're literally out there in the community showing women how to break the poverty cycle and engage in exciting trades. How's the reception been, though, at that high level, the governmental level? I argued with I shouldn't argue. I posited to a political leader here that your program has actually created more economic development in its own right than major governmental organizations in terms of actual dollars, actual jobs. What kind of reception are you getting?
So I'm actually getting good reception from legislators, city and state legislators, and federal legislators. The problem is the unions here in Rhode Island, quite frankly. They've been bottlenecking and retaliating and blacklisting, not just me, but our community for years and years and years, and me because of speaking up for it. So that's the issue.
But you're a union member.
I am a union member, proud union member.
And you openly advocate for people entering the unions as a first step in their professional progress.
Absolutely.
In fact, I don't know that I've met a more overt union proponent, supporter, someone who embraces trade union as a part of their lifestyle than you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, no, it's clear because I've been at your programs and you explain to young women in the community who may not have real exposure to the trade unions, may not even understand the opportunities available to them. You lead with the fact that these are union jobs. So I'm confused and concerned at the same time why, in a nation where trade unionism is under fire, why they wouldn't, quite frankly, put you front and center.
I guess the same reason why they're under fire.
Fair enough. We don't want to focus. Listen, again, congratulations. Do you have any high school or any events coming up in the near future? Or do you have anything lined up this spring?
There's we're looking to focus our next cohort in either March or April for the Women's Pre-Apprentice Program. Mm-hmm. We've been gearing up to do some more workshops with the Girl Scouts, and we're doing 3-hour workshops with the 6th and 7th grade girls. Mm-hmm. We are back in conversations with Ricardo from Pawtucket CTE and Brett from Providence CTE to do panel presentations. They want us to double the number of girls that we got in front of last year this year. So we're working on it. We just need the funding and the support.
And so where can folks in the community find you on social media?
www.theriwitt.org. theriwit.org.
Excellent. And on Facebook?
Anita Bruno or RI Women in the Trades.
Excellent. Again, congratulations. Spectacular turnout today. You're moving the needle, and that's...
Thank you.
No, that's... we always need to take as activists a moment to acknowledge success, because sometimes it's fleeting, sometimes it's difficult. There are steps back. So when an organization like yours takes multiple steps forward in actually achieving gains for the community, my hat's off to you. Congratulations.